IDRA, the Act South, builds bridges among administrators, teachers, parents, students, and community members so that all stakeholders can find that common higher ground where all students will benefit regardless of race, sex, or national origin. By promoting national origin equity, we can help schools ensure equal access to strong academics for all students, improve leadership capacity, and increase student expectations.
Throughout IDRA's almost 5 decades, we have paid close attention to how we speak about people in terms of race, ethnicity, gender, etc. Words matter. And so let us begin by reviewing the history of labels used in bilingual education.
Words matter. Labeling students as limited English proficient students or English learners can negatively affect how policymakers and educators measure these students' potential. It starts with a deficit understanding of their abilities, and it labels them in terms of a cost that students struggle to afford, funnels them into particular pathways according to perceptions, and often limits their access to critical learning opportunities, such as college-level coursework. Because emergent bilingual students are seldom viewed as college material, only 1 in 10 are deemed college-ready at graduation. Coined and popularized by Dr. Ofelia Garcia in 2008, Emergent Bilingual focuses on the unique potential for bilingualism possessed by students who are learning English in school. This terminology demands that we take an asset-based view of the capabilities of emergent bilingual students who are simultaneously acquiring a new set of linguistic capabilities in school and building on the valuable knowledge of their first language. By adopting the emergent bilingual distinction, we hope that education stakeholders at all levels begin to imagine classrooms where linguistic diversity is praised rather than shunned, and where students are intentionally invited to leverage their full linguistic and social repertoire in all learning environments. The main idea of bilingual education program is to provide an equal education for all students, especially those who are emergent, so that they have the same opportunities to succeed academically as their English-speaking classmates.
Emergent bilingual students represent 10% of K-12 students in the United States. In 2021, there are now an estimated 4.9 million children in U.S. public schools learning the English language. These students are in classrooms in most school systems, and enrollment is surging in states across the South, Midwest that had almost no English learners at the turn of the century. The vast majority of English learners were Hispanic or Latinos, while 1/4 of all students were Hispanic or Latino. Because emergent bilinguals are among the fastest growing student population in the country, improving the quality of programs serving them is essential to every state as well as the whole country.
Although Spanish is the most commonly spoken language among emergent bilingual students in most states, there is a wide variety of languages spoken by emergent bilinguals across the states. Nearly 3.8 million of these students speak Spanish and other languages, including Chinese, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Most emergent bilingual students were born in the United States and are U.S. citizens. California has the largest number of emergent bilingual students, 29%, followed by Texas, 19%, Florida, 5%, and New York, 4%. In 2018-2019 data, there was 64% of emergent bilinguals identified in grade K through 5, and the remaining 1/3 in grades 6 through 12.
Research shows that schools should receive an additional 50% in per pupil funding to provide equitable supports and services to emergent bilingual students. Emergent bilinguals are among the students most likely to drop out, have lower rates of college readiness, and have limited access to high-quality certified teachers.
For our country to remain home to a competitively skilled and educated workforce, we must ensure that we educate emergent bilinguals effectively in both their home language and in English.